on Monday. I really think it's very cool. It is blue or purple, I guess that's a true indigo background with green beetles. So flipping cool. Here, throw it over because I don't need to be showing my cleavage right now. I'm gonna try this again. So I also wore my Hermes Kelly 35 box in a brick, it's called brick color. It's actually from 1996, and I wore this for the first time on Monday. I purchased this, I think, in February. It is now July. I find this very interesting. So for the last, I don't know, 6 months? No, more like 8 months really. I think I started in December. Every morning, particularly when I'm at work, usually I take a quick little spin in front of camera and look at myself twirl around with my bags and my outfit. It's really me just showing off my bags to myself. I don't upload them anywhere. Don't try to upload them. Don't want to upload them. And as I was watching back that video that I made, I was so happy. Like, really happy. Oh, by the way, I don't know, I doubt this is going to become a fragrance talk, because this is generally a fragrance channel of my, what do I have, 9 or 10 videos at this point? But this is probably just going to be talking handbags and maybe a sociological exploration of sorts. Not sure how far it'll go. Okay. Alright, there we go. Much better. So, as I was watching back this video that I took of me for, 50 seconds of twirling around in front of a stupid camera, I had the biggest grin on my face. It made me so happy to be wearing this bag. It's a fancy bag. It's an expensive bag. It's an old bag. It's from, did I say 96? I did. And I never quite understood what aspirational purchasing meant until, or maybe I've heard of it, I understood it, I didn't think it applied to me. As most things about this little handbag journey that I've been on, I hate that word journey, but for the last 15 months of buying handbags, I thought I was above it. But I've learned the aspirational piece. It's not about the fact this is expensive, or it's an Hermes, or I don't know. One of the reasons I buy Hermes, so I say it's not that because I've got several other Hermes bags that I wear, and they make me happy, along with my Coach bags, along with my Loewe bags, along with my, what's a mid-tier, my Ferragamo bags, my Portland leather goods, which are $100 a pop, right? It was never about the money for me, even though I've spent a lot of freaking money. And so I thought, oh, well, I'm not buying these things to show off. What I love about Alaska, living in Alaska, is that almost nobody in this city that I live in, knows handbags. So I can walk down the street with a $10,000 handbag and nobody knows it. And that has always appealed to me because I was always, I always remember this one thing from my childhood. And please understand, I was never into fashion or handbags or anything like that up until 15 months ago. And I always remember this interview I saw. I'm not sure who was the director of Gone with the Wind. I want to say David O. Selznick, but was he the Wizard of Oz guy? I don't remember. Whoever was the director of Gone with the Wind had all the actresses wear silk petticoats. Silk petticoats would never see the light of day on camera, but he knew that if these females were wearing this, they would feel, the whole antebellum, genteel kind of like, oh, I'm, that whole southern aristocratic whatever. They would have that feeling, and they would portray that feeling on screen, which is what he wanted to capture. So I always thought that was so cool. And so the way I apply it to Alaska is I wear these things. Nobody knows what they are, and it's completely just for me. And it makes me feel good to be wearing these bags. It makes me feel like a girl, quite frankly. And it's the reason why my midlife crisis has been about wanting to be a girl. Okay. So anyway, I never really thought of handbag purchasing as aspirational. And then on Monday, when I was watching back the video, I saw how happy this made me. And I saw the like, grinning from ear to ear. There's a twinkle in my eye. That stupid saying. I mean, there was a twinkle in my eye. And I realized what it was because this is an aspirational bag to me. And I watch all these YouTube videos, handbag videos, and they talk about, you shouldn't buy your aspirational handbags because you ain't gonna wear them. You gotta find your lifestyle and equip your lifestyle, and buy something that's going to complement your lifestyle. And sure enough, I have not worn this in the 6 months that I had purchased it. And I didn't understand it because, so what this represents to me is, I don't know, it's like, it's a chic boss bitch kind of thing. Not that I want to be a boss bitch, but it's that, no, it's not boss bitch. It's a female in control of her life. And she can be as stylish and avant-garde comes to mind, but like she can be off the wall, like interesting and completely in control, who is not burdened by any kind of expectations or of this world of society that they have on her. And so for me, that's what this Box Kelly in brick color from 1996 represents. And I always say that this has been about my need to become a girl in my middle age, but maybe it's about me wanting to be okay with who I am and not feeling the pressure that I'm some kind of failure. I'm a person who doesn't have kids or a family or anything like that, and while it never used to bother me, it started to in the last couple of years. And I wanted to recapture my strength. And that's what this bag did for me. It made me feel happy in a way that's silly. It's a material thing. And I'm good with that. Because, for the longest time I wasn't interested in fashion because I always thought it was vapid and vain and it was silly. And I once heard some YouTuber say, who the heck was it? Like, it was for people who were trying to fill holes, people who were interested in this kind of stuff. And I guess that's true to an extent if I need to get my strength back, my power back. And I guess I'm good with that. Not in, like I said, it's not filling vein and vapid holes, it's filling fulfillment as a human being goals. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. I really think this is a cool bag. Just wanted to share. Okay, bye.